Why it's important for you to know God. Some people don't understand why it's important to study and to know about God and to trust the Holy Ghost to open your understanding and give you the revelation of God. One of the things that will literally change your life is as you begin to grow in the knowledge of God. Because when you read the Bible, you are going to find implications of knowing God and knowing God by experience. This is the preoccupation of the apostles. In 1 John chapter 1, you read from verse 1. John was speaking, and here was John. He said, that which was from the beginning, which we have heard, which we have looked upon, and our hands have handled of the word of life. He said, that is what we have come to commit to you. He said that you may have fellowship with us. And he said, truly, our fellowship is with the Father and with his Son Jesus Christ. So the apostles were committed to learning and studying the ways of God. In fact, Jesus summarized the totality of his ministry as an attempt to unveil God to a people. In John 17 verse 6 and 12, this was Jesus speaking about his ministry. He summarized his ministry as him manifesting God. He said, I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. He said, thine they were, and thou gavest them unto me, and they have kept thy word. So he summarizes ministry as a manifestation of the name of God. Verse 12, he now made a striking statement. He said, while I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name. Those that thou gave me, I have kept, and none of them is lost, but the son of perdition, that the scriptures might be fulfilled. So one of the ways God kept those God gave him was by revealing God to them. So a people who don't know God will fall by the wayside. There may be no guarantee that they will run to the end. Even Jesus, the Son of God, he said, I kept them by the power of your name. And he said, the summary of my ministry is that I manifested your name to them. So you cannot walk on earth and not know God. There are too many benefits for knowing God. The benefits of knowing God. Number one, knowing God imparts on the quality of your life. Your life will be useless and meaningless if the knowledge of God is not injected there. In fact, if you don't know God, you don't have life. John 17 verse 3, this is Jesus defining eternal life. He said, and this is life eternal, life that is not just everlasting but qualitative. He said, that they might know thee, the only true God, and Jesus Christ whom thou hast sent. So the quality of a man's life is greatly imparted when he grows in the knowledge of the Son of God. In 1 John 5:20, he said, and we know that the Son of God is come and has given us an understanding that we may know him that is true. And he said, this is the true God, even eternal life. So when a people know God, it does not just show by them talking about God. The very quality of their lives reveal that they have met God. The very quality of their lives reveal that they have experienced God. The power of Satan is broken. The power of sin is broken. They live righteously. They manifest the character and the attributes of God. It just shows that somebody has met God. Your life can't be the same. This is why you must know God. Number two, why is it important to know God? Knowing God brings victory in life. In Daniel 11:32b, the Bible said, they that do know their God, it said, they shall be strong and they shall do exploits. When you find weak people that are easily overcome by challenges, by circumstances, by Satan, it's because they don't have strength in their spirit. But when you find men who wait on God and grow in the experience of God, nothing breaks them. They become like Mount Zion that cannot be moved. You study Isaiah 40 verse 31. It said, they that wait upon the Lord, they that stay until they experience him. It said, they renew their strength. It said, they mount up with wings like the eagles. When they run, they are not weary. When they walk, they don't faint. So if you want to do exploits in this life, if you want to be strong, walking through the tides of life, one of the things that brings that level of strength is the knowledge of God. Number three, it's important to know God because knowing God produces peace that is beyond understanding. The Bible said in Isaiah 26 verse 3, it says, he keepeth him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on him. See, there are people, they can't rest. They need to take drugs to sleep. Every night they take sleeping pills to sleep. But the Bible said he giveth his beloved sleep. Why will I take drugs to sleep? There's no news you will tell me under heaven that will take sleep from my eyes. When I need to rest, I rest. When I'm laughing, I'm genuinely laughing. I'm not acting it. There's joy in my spirit. I have peace in my spirit. And And it's not because somebody promised me money. The knowledge of God brings fortification to the soul. In fact, Peter was speaking in 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 2. He said, grace and peace be multiplied unto you through the knowledge of God and Jesus Christ. When you start knowing God, peace is multiplied. Not because all the challenges disappear, but you just know that you will come out on the other side and you will come out with a testimony. Number 4, why must you know God? Knowing God brings true wisdom and understanding. When you see wise men, they fear God and they know God. Job 28 verse 28, it said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil, this is understanding. Of course, you know you have to know God to reverence him. So when a man knows God, he has wisdom. You can't make foolish decisions. Wisdom guides your steps. Wisdom brings you to a place of advantage. Wisdom was speaking in Proverbs 8:15. He said, by me kings reign, by me princes decree justice, nobles and all the rulers of the earth. He said, through wisdom is an house builded, by understanding it is established, and through knowledge all the chambers are filled with good things. When you find people that their life have so much precision, as if they are living for the 10th time, it's wisdom that is powering them. Have you not seen some people? It looks like they never make mistakes. Every step they take is the right step. It's a wisdom. It's if you are in the wrong direction, you will hear a voice behind you telling you this is not the way to go. Turn back. You don't read that in a book. It's a spirit that imparts that, but it takes the knowledge of God. When you know him, when you fear him, wisdom is multiplied. The Bible said in Proverbs 9:10, the fear of the Lord, this is wisdom. The knowledge of the holy, it said, this is understanding. You find some people, they are so foolish that even when they are blessed, the blessing becomes a curse. I'm telling you, give some people 1 million, 3 million, the first idea that comes to their head is to marry a third wife. They are already struggling with the second. Meanwhile, the wisdom of God said, one man, one wife. A bishop, you have one wife. That's his recommendation. But the guy thinks it's enjoyment to have two. Somebody doesn't have a house. The first 10 million he gets, he wants to buy a G-Wagon. If he can't get G-Wagon, he will go and buy a second-hand Range Rover. And in 2 months, he starts struggling with the engine. And then the engine is packed. Meanwhile, another person with wisdom gets 1 million. He multiplies it gradually. Gradually. After 5 years, 1 million becomes 2 billion. He has companies, has investments. And you say, why were you thinking so wise? Something is whispering to him. He is able to silence appetites that should have led him astray. It's a wisdom, it's a power, but it takes knowing God to have it. Number 5, why is it important to know God? Knowing God transforms your character. 2 Corinthians 3:18, it says, we all with unveiled face, beholding as in a glass the glory of the Lord. It said we are changed into that image from glory to glory, even as by the Spirit. When people start knowing God, it shows through character transformation. Because when you see him, you will be like him. When you know him, you'll be like him. In 1 John 3 verse 1 and 2, it said, behold, what manner of love the Father has bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God. He said it does not yet appear what we shall be like. He said, but when we shall see him, we shall be like him. So when a man starts seeing God, interacting with God, knowing God, it shows through character transformation. Some of the appetites that should have buried you, suddenly they are mortified. Number 6, why must I know God? It will keep you from sin and iniquity. In 1 John 2 verse 3 and 4, he said, hereby we know that we know him, if we keep his commandments. So those who know him, they are able to be kept. Psalm 119 verse 9 and 11, the guy said, how shall a young man keep his ways? He said, by taking heed unto thy word. He said, thy word have I put in my heart, that I should not sin against you. When people know God and grow in that knowledge, they live above sin. You don't want to get into things that will destroy you. In 2 Peter 1 verse 3 and 4, he said, according as his divine power, he has given us all things that pertain to life and godliness. And he said, it's through the knowledge of him that has called you to glory and to virtue. And he said, he has given us exceeding great and precious promises, that by them we might become partakers of his divine nature, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust. People who know God, they escape the corruption that is in the world. Glory to God. Number 7, knowing God makes you fruitful. Colossians 1:10, it said that you might walk worthy of the Lord, unto all pleasing, bringing fruits in every good work, increasing in the knowledge of God. As you increase in the knowledge of God, your fruit bearing capacity also increases. Jesus was speaking in John 15 verse 5. He said, if you abide in me, you will bring forth fruit, and your fruit will abide. Finally, knowing God will bring you deliverance. Hosea 4 verse 6. The B part said, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Isaiah 33 verse 6 said, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and the strength of salvation. When you know God, you are delivered from danger, you are delivered from evil, you are delivered from all forms of attacks. This is why those who know God, they are bold in prayer, they are courageous. 1 John 5:14-15. This is the confidence that we have in him. If we ask anything, we know he heareth us, and if he heareth us, we know that he will answer us. So you have to strive to know God, study, pray, so that God will reveal himself to you.